All right, my name's Casey,
And I'm Allie.
and we are going to be talking about AI, the world's best plagiarizer. So first, we're going to be talking about how AI exactly steals art. So there's a couple different ways that it can do it. First, it can be trained by humans, so it's fed with specific data to do certain things. So for image generation, it will be fed certain images and information to be able to create images that you want. Or it can have the ability to search the internet. So it uses algorithms to search for images and information. So basically, whatever is freely available on the web is available for AI to use. Essentially, AI plagiarism is the unauthorized reproduction or imitation of artwork, since it cannot create its own original work, and artists are not being consulted or compensated for their work used in AI generation. Recently, though, opt-out systems are being introduced to allow for artists to opt themselves out of their artwork being used to train AI systems. However, it is believed that opt-in systems would be more considerate and efficient for artists rather than the opt-out. It is actually hard to opt out as so many AI systems already have full access to the internet and any artwork online, so it would only actually work for future artworks. Um, However, there's also this thing called glaze, which is a system that works to kind of like morph your artwork just slightly so that to the human eye, it doesn't look any different. But to AI, it can't really read it and it won't be able to replicate it. And it can be used for digital art, photography, pictures of physical artwork, and more. So people are able to put like their artwork through this system. As you can see in this picture, after the system does it, it still looks the same, but then you can see that the AI was unable to mimic the artist if the artist's name is put into like an AI image generator.
So next we're going to be talking about Kelly McKernan. Kelly McKernan is an artist based in Tennessee. They're known for their supernatural nymph-like creatures that are almost always representing the female muse. So we are going to take this link and we're going to go here. And then what we're going to type in is Kelly McKernan and then create the picture. And this is the image you get. And if you do it again and again and again, you get similar pictures. And the similarities in these pictures come from Kelly McKernan's actual art, which looks like this. And you can see the similarities in the sort of like fantasy style. And this comes from taking Kelly's art and basically making it the AI's own. This shows the plagiarism found in AI and how degrading it could be for artists who did not consent to their art being used. And then while drawings and paintings may be the most thought of stolen art, there are so many others, such as music, literature, and photography. There are many court cases on how music has been stolen and copyrighted, where artists have sued AI companies for using their music to create new music. There are many sites where you can see what works are used to train AI systems. And William D. Cohen found out that 191,000 ebooks were used to train AI systems, including some of his own, and he did not consent, or his publishers did not consent. So his books were being used in these AI systems to train them. And yeah, he didn't consent to that. And this can be shocking to authors and other artists as their hard work was simply copied. This repetition in the system is like taking a screenshot of a picture over and over. The image becomes blurry and faded and confused. This is when AI systems, they call it hallucinating. They create misleading and incorrect results. The image shown above seems normal at first glance, but the more you look at it, the more things you notice are wrong. For example, the lady in the picture has 3 hands. So when AI systems continue to use stolen art, they mislead people and cause them to get reality confused. Another thing that comes with the use of AI in art is a loss of originality. So using known works of art in AI models causes harm to all of those involved. Most artists want to inspire other people to take on art, but how can that be done if their art is promoting a loss in originality? When artists create something of their own, there's usually feeling behind it. However, when AI uses this art and recreates it, that creativity and emotion is gone. The modernization of AI has caused companies and potential consumers of art to simply use AI because of the cost efficiency. Real artists are not being hired, and the same works are being used over and over in order to gain this creativity back. We need to learn to work together and collaborate with AI. And this would cause more opportunities to create to arise.
All right, next we have the loss of jobs. So basically, a lot of companies, like large companies, have been switching to using AI instead of hiring actual artists. So basically, on the left, we have what it's like to hire an artist. It takes a lot longer usually. You have to like go through the hiring process, find the artist online somewhere, and also have to like communicate with that artist, whether it be in person or online. And then you have that person, whether you want like a mural or like just a digital art, that person might have to come in to do it, or they can just send it to you. And then they either have hourly or flat rates, which are often quite expensive because it takes a long time to make art. While on the other hand, using AI is a lot quicker and it's accessible online. You can just find a free website online that'll create like an image for whatever you want. AI can be used to create logos, book covers, commercials, music, and other creative marketing aspects. So basically, an increase in AI improvement could result in the decrease in the need for real artists. And it doesn't just affect like painters or digital artists, it also affects photographers, videographers, editors, writers, musicians, etc., as we talked about before. So a lot of artists are losing their jobs and aren't being recognized for their work when they should be. This slide, we actually had someone that we were going to interview, but she told us she would answer our questions and she never actually answered us. And then we didn't have time to find somebody else. But these were the questions that we kind of collected to ask her. And unfortunately, she never answered. So that's that, I guess.
So we just wanted to talk about our personal takeaways from this project and what we think about the situation at hand. So I believe that AI being trained by artwork done by real artists is wrong, and that when we have perfectly capable real artists who have that emotion and feeling, that we don't necessarily need AI to make that art for us. And I think that it could just be sort of a corporate tool for people to make more money.
Yeah, similarly, I believe that the use of AI is harmful to replace like real artists. We're taking away like jobs from talented and capable people who deserve to be paid and recognized for their work rather than being copied by technology, especially if it's not done with their consent. But the development of Glaze system and like the opt-in system is is an extremely helpful way to protect these artists from being plagiarized in the future, even if it can't like reverse what's already been done. At least we can kind of find ways to help artists in the future. And then our sources.